Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk about retargeting strategy in general. And I think this is something that most people get terribly, terribly wrong. And I say this from working with hundreds of accounts and auditing some publicly traded companies' ad accounts and even billion-dollar companies and seeing that, they just throw money at problems and waste a lot. And it's crazy because as scrappy entrepreneurs, mid-sized companies, like we have less money to waste. So we have to be more efficient than even like the big dogs. So having a proper understanding of retargeting is super important. So I had kind of a mental breakthrough, not a breakdown, but a breakthrough when thinking about retargeting. And I asked this question: what are the core pieces of content that I wish that every prospect who visited my website would then get to see? And I answer that question in the form of retargeting. I can guarantee distribution of key pieces of content or assets that prospects who visit my website and fit certain criteria will then, be forced to look at, or at least exposed to, and hopefully they look at, interact with. So traditionally, this is a massive thing that people do wrong. Like, number one, there's, do you retarget your website visitors? Do you stay with them over 90 days, 180 days, and, show them different angles of your core product? And, there's a lot of people that don't even do that. And so there's opportunity. But if you're just hitting your prospects over the head with more ads that look like ads, there's a huge missed opportunity. There's a whole strategy behind it. So here we ask, what 10, 12, whatever pieces of content do I wish every prospect would see? And then this is in the form of LinkedIn ads, because that's obviously my area of expertise. And so there's different ad asset types: single image, text, follower ads, video ads, lead gen forms, that correspond with the different kind of content or assets that you can use those mediums to put in front of them. And you can guarantee distribution. So most people, I'd say 90%, who use retargeting ads, they're just putting their core product back in front of that person. And then what we started to do differently was we put things that, would help build trust and credibility, like client success stories, feedback, other products and offerings, company page follower. And then we started using, lead gen forms to cross promote other communities, to have people sign up for our newsletter. But the more I think about it, even our process is evolving. I think we're under leveraging video, which is why you see me, doing more of this right now. Because we could use video campaigns to put expertise, case studies, technical know-how videos in front of them, introduction to the team and founder to humanize your company. And so they don't just think of you as they do this and cost this, and competitor B does this and this and cost this. It's more, hey, I kind of know you, I trust you, I feel comfortable working with you. Like I said, cross-community promotion, introducing them to your podcast, your newsletter, your Facebook channel. That way, when they actually drop out of your paid ads retargeting drip, they're continue to being nurtured in your organic communities. And that's a stroke of genius right there. So we can get into, how this fits. And yes, you can run all of these. There's ways to do ad scheduling, so all of these don't just run every day at the same time all the time. You can work these in, you can rotate. There's a whole strategy behind that. And the other thing I would point out is that there's different time chambers, or there should be. People that visit your website who meet the criteria, they should kind of get hit with the whole barrage for about 90 days. And then after they leave the 90-day window, a lot of this should drop off and it should just go into nurturing. So stay in front of them with text ads, follower ads, maybe new products and promos, and maybe some of the helpful how-to stuff, just so you maintain visibility. But then they eventually age out, and hopefully by that time you've pushed them into like organic communities. And then there is a third high priority sequence. So if they are seeing your retargeting ads and they click and interact with those ads again and visit your website the second, third, fourth, fifth time, they get put into a 30-day high intensity, high CTA, push to really book a call with your team or fill out a lead gen form. And so these little time chamber compartments, combined with, guaranteed distribution of key content that you want prospects to see, that is at the heart of a really good retargeting strategy. So just something to think about.